Hi everyone and welcome back to Rachel's Enchanting Cakes. For today's content I'm going to be showing you how to make these three striking but very simple cupcakes using some basic equipment and some edible paint. Let's start with the one in the centre. If you were a flower, I'd pick you. These are very easy to make when you know how, and I'm going to guide you through everything step by step. Moving on to that stunning bird, the cupcake on the right hand side. This one might look a bit more detailed, but as long as you've got a really fine brush and you're using the correct paint, it's very easy to achieve. And finally, the one on the left hand side, this stunning floral themed. Everything you need to know step by step. Let's make a start. So, from Sweet Stamp by Amy Cakes, I am using some of the Outboss Floral collection, as well as the cupcake top you can see in the centre. Now you can see how intricate they are and detailed. I'm going to show you just how easy they are to use. Remember, you do not need these specific ones. This tutorial is to guide you through using the equipment, the best sugar paste to actually use in order to create the toppers, how to paint them, and finally apply to your cupcakes. I'm not actually working with modelling paste today, I'm working with fondant, but I find that the sugar paste is one of the best for holding its shape, setting, and it's lovely and firm, so you'll have no issues getting the pattern from the Outboss directly onto the fondant. Starting with a small amount of the sugar paste and using 5mm spacers, simply roll this out where you have iced the surface just so it does not stick. Take your first Outboss and place directly on your fondant. Then, using a rolling pin, firmly go over the top. Once you have done this, gently flip this over and go over the opposite side. I then flip this back over one more time and go over the top of the Outboss again. Because we have used such a high quality fondant, you will then be able to peel this away with ease and it will leave that beautiful outbossed effect. Using the flower cutters by Sweet Stamp, if you choose to, you could use a basic round cutter. I found this fitted perfectly over the Outboss. Simply push down and gently rub it on your work surface. Take away the excess fondant and there we have our cupcake topper. I would now leave this to one side just to allow the fondant to set slightly before painting it. That process was then simply repeated with the other two Outboss. So here is the bird where you can see me actually taking the Outboss away. Again, I have used the sugar paste. We started by rolling it so it was 5mm thick, but just look at all of that lovely detail and how easy the Outboss actually came away from the fondant. Again, the same process has been repeated. 5mm piece of the sugar paste. Here you can see me take it away, and then I just turned the lights off in the cake studio so that the camera picked up on the detail so much better. But it really is as simple and as easy as that to use the Outboss by Amy Cakes. We are then going to need some very fine brushes and some 100% edible paint. Now, I'm based in the UK and here I am using Sweet Sticks edible art paint. This is 100% edible, however, it does contain E171. So depending on where you are located in the world, this particular product may not be available. So wherever you are, you can purchase a 100% edible paint or simply make your own by using some completely edible luster dust mixed with a very small amount of alcohol. As stated here, using a very fine brush and your 100% edible paint, you then simply just want to paint each section. I flood these parts on the bird and on the other flowers. However, I'm also going to give you a rough idea on just how easy it is to paint the embossed topper with the wording. On this one, you just want to put a gentle layer of paint over the outbossed letters. Obviously, you don't need to use all of these colours, and this is just to give you a general idea. I'm now going to show you how I piped the cupcakes, added those sprinkles, and then we finally add these. I am piping each cupcake using the 1M piping tip, and it looks just like this. It is a very common piping tip and very easy to pipe a rosette with. If you are new to piping, you will need a disposable piping bag. Simply cut off the end roughly the right size of the tip. You will then want to feed the tip through. If you need to cut off extra, do, but that's a perfect fit. I then find wrapping this over the outside of a glass, just like you can see here, helps you fill the piping bag with ease. Tip: when filling the piping bag, be sure to take your time and push it all the way down to the bottom. This way you're going to eliminate most of the air bubbles rather than just pushing it in really fast. So take your time adding a small amount each time and keep on pushing this right down. In order to make this more raised, you want to start by piping in the centre. Simply start squeezing the piping bag with even pressure, stop squeezing and pull away. Now to pipe round this, it's very simple. I have slowed this down slightly so you can see it better. Keeping the pressure even, all you want to do is go around in a circular motion. But then when you get back to the end of the circle, start going towards the centre and again gently pull away. This is the perfect shape for the cupcake that we need. Using some sprinkles of your choice, obviously this looks beautiful without, I then simply take a teaspoon and I go around the rim of each cupcake. If you place a bowl underneath, it will catch any of the other sprinkles so that they do not go all over your work surface. I repeat this for each of the cupcakes. All you need to do now is place on your set cake toppers, and it really is as easy as that. These are excellent if you are a beginner baker. They look extremely professional, and remember, all of the fondant toppers can actually be made well in advance, so you will not be in a rush and you can simply apply these to your freshly baked cupcakes. I really do hope I've helped you all again today. Thank you all for your amazing support, and I'll be back soon with an awful lot more new, completely free content.